The German submarine SMU-156 began its journey on June 14, 1918, with a crew of 78 under the command of Captain Richard Felt. The submarine was sent to patrol and attack shipping along the U.S. East Coast and generally caused trouble. The boat passed through the North Sea and the Northern Passage around the north of the British Isles. On July 21st, the submarine was off the coast of Cape Cod, Massachusetts, in the tiny town of Orleans. Being along an exposed section of coast, Orleans had already been a target in war, having to repel an attack by British Marines in 1814. 104 years later, war was again coming to the town. At 10:30 a.m., the tugboat Perth Amboy was hauling 4 barges along the coast, completely unaware that a German U-boat was nearby. The U-156 opened fire with its deck guns on the tug and barges, which had all told 16 men, 12 women, and 4 children aboard. The captain of the tug, James Tapley, raised a white flag, hoping to prevent firing, but it was the submarine's job to sink shipping. 3 of the barges went down quickly, but the tug and 4th barge refused to go down. The submarine was firing rapidly, eventually more than 150 shells. Tapley was unimpressed with their aim. By now, the attack was attracting a crowd of locals, who contacted the local station of the U.S. Life-Saving Service. Under fire, the service launched a boat to rescue the crew of the tugboat. While there were some injuries among the tugboat crew, there were no fatalities. The station commander, Robert Pierce, contacted Chatham Naval Air Station, less than 10 miles away, where officers could already hear the firing. The Navy dispatched a seaplane, a Curtiss HS-1. The crew of the U-156 was so intent on shooting that they didn't notice the plane until it was almost on them. The plane managed to strike the submarine with its 100-pound bomb, but it didn't explode. A dud. A second plane, an R-9 seaplane, arrived and attacked again. A second bomb failed to explode. The pilot was said to be so frustrated that he threw a wrench at the submarine. The U-156, concerned that the planes would make a more coordinated attack, finally retreated and submerged. Many of the rounds fell on shore, and a transatlantic cable station may actually have been the original target. After successfully causing chaos, the U-156 disappeared on its return journey, a likely victim of the Northern Mine Barrage. The Battle of Orleans was the only attack on U.S. soil by uniformed forces of the Central Powers during the First World War.